Carl, the Cobra Froch. Carl, the Cobra Froch. A super middle. The Cobra. This bout. So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Lost that left hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Got him with a left hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Looking to land the hook. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. That big hook doesn't land. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. And there's the bell for round two. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Beautiful counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to...
I gotta stop it here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Froch in trouble. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. They got out of the way of that right hook. Perfect counter lands. Jab slightly off target. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. You'd like to see more jabs. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. There's the bell for round 4. As as we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The jab not finding its target. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Unlucky to miss with that jab. A swing and a miss with the right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got level skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy he's got to do something different?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Think about the defense on the end. You do good work. Be smart. Get your shots off. Don't give it anything.
Down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't...
Kid, you're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to
Don't move back into the fight. Don't give away free shots.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Set him up. You'll take him out. He's ready to go. It's absolutely...
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses come back.
Misses with the jab. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nope, that hook won't score. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fuck, seeing cobwebs. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back.
And one of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. And the Cobra is down! Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Get your focus back, get that jab back.
The gap through there. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
Do a few body shots in there. Very supportive with some power.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Set him up. You'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
And there's the bell for round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
He threw the hook, didn't land. No rest for the weary. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And finally, Carl Froch goes down. Not many people would